Hello and welcome to I Can't Say It, day, I don't know, 107, I think it is. 107. Still sporting the no beard thing. I did shave for my mother's birthday, I think it was, so that I looked somewhat normal. And so maybe shaving once a week is where I'm going to go. Always been inspired by Cary Grant, who always was clean shaven, and he never liked to shave. And so every chance he got, he said, the hell with it, I'm not going to shave. So he didn't shave. So yes, that is actually where the inspiration for not shaving came from. Uh, just saying. So weighed myself this morning, a little bit up, above where I should have been, but we had a lot of food lately. And like I said, a lot of gluten. So all of the sandwiches except for tomorrow's lunch and tomorrow's breakfast are now in the garbage. There are no more Togo sandwiches in our household. So that means tomorrow for dinner we're going to go back to our regularly scheduled meals, um, which is good because my wife's cooking is so much better than Togo sandwiches. And at any rate, but we also now have a refrigerator back, so that's something good. So we had a couple of people pass away today. Um, Barbara Bush, who is, as most people know, one of only two women in America who were both the wife of a president and the mother of a president. The other one being, of course, long pause for dramatic effect, Abigail Adams, who was the wife of John Adams and the mother of John Quincy Adams. And so we've got Barbara Bush, who was married to George H.W. Bush and to George W. Bush, and mother to George W. Bush. Uh, Seems like she was a pretty good egg on the whole. I mean, only from what we've seen on TV, from what we've heard other people say, is that that's the kind of woman, who you could say, yep, that's what a woman is. The other person, of course, is Carl Castle, and he was the newscaster on Morning Edition on NPR, and so he did that for some 30 years or so, I think it was. And then he was the scorekeeper on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. And since they didn't have prizes, I guess, from the beginning, or when they were first starting out, his voice on people's answering machine became one of the prizes. And so I guess he recorded over 2,000 different voice messages. And if you go to the NPR website, you can hear some of them. And they are really quite amusing. I was trying to see if there was a way I could put one of his messages on my phone, but the problem is that all of the messages are specific to the individual who won them as a prize. So there's no generic. It have to be one of the messages that actually included my name. Otherwise, kind of really what's the point? I guess I could just do it as an homage, but nah. So I couldn't find one that, was generic or had my name in it. So, oh well. But, it's kind of funny. Back in the day, the people that got into radio, the people had these very distinctive voices. And, Carl Castle's voice, you can just hear if you used to listen to Morning Edition or Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. Fortunately, we still have the web and the internet and all sorts of recordings. So those of us who got to hear it, we can still hear him. And those that have yet to hear him have the opportunity to at least go back and take a listen to what he had to say while he was alive. So that's actually some comfort. When you hear that someone passes, it's like, well, are they going to be able to live on? They can live on in memories, but they can also live on with their speeches and their recordings, which we are so fortunate to be able to store these days. We are storing millions upon millions of hours of music, speeches, and whatnot that we didn't used to be able to do. So people like this speech, this little recording that I'm making here, who knows what's going to happen to it? Is it just going to sit on YouTube forever? I mean, YouTube at some point is going to have to say, we can't keep storing all these things. And who knows what's going to happen. But, so that's all I got to say about that. but it is kind of cool. So I do actually save all of these recordings, except for one. January 4th is lost, except on YouTube. So it'll be, so I do have them saved elsewhere in case my son is ever interested in looking at them or anybody else's. Because you always take a look, different news stories, people talk about their dramatic weight losses. This guy lost 40 pounds and he took a picture of himself day in and day out, or excuse me, day after day, so that you can take a look at the progression. I didn't do that. I've been doing videos. I guess I could take snapshots of me during each of the videos and then put them into a montage. That may be kind of amusing because facial hair, no facial hair, facial hair, no facial hair, hair, glasses, no glasses, mixing it up. What kind of shirts do I wear on which days? What's the background look like? Is that really a halo over my head, or is that just the light? Anyway, okay, enough said about that. So I'm going to wish you all a pleasant evening, and I will check in with you all